Hey, are you ready for a new portion of mind-bending riddles? Crank up your logic and attention, and let's go! Three friends, Lindsay, Carol, and Jane, were collecting seashells on the beach to make necklaces. Each chose the most beautiful shell to place in the center of her creation. Lindsay picked thin white shells that look like pearly spirals. Carol chose flat pink shells that seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Jane decided to add a shell with beige net-like patterns, a glossy surface, and a small opening at the base. Now, one of the girls is in serious danger. Can you guess who? Look at that information board at the beach. Jane added a geographic cone shell to her necklace. It has venom that is fatal to humans. Uh-oh. Carrie, Samantha, and Ben were together when Carrie's phone went missing. Of course, none of them admits they took the phone. The security checks the CCTV cameras, and you can also take a look. Who do you think took the phone? Obviously, it wasn't Carrie. Samantha had tight jeans with no pockets, so she had no place to hide it. Ben had no bag at all, but a hoodie with large pockets, the perfect place to stash a phone. So Ben must have been the thief. Today's virtual meeting of the Cat Lovers Club has 3 new members. They're proudly showing off their pets. Aw, so cute! But one of them is lying. They're not a real cat lover. Who's the imposter? Look closely. Behind the guy in the center, there's a dog peeking out from the doorway. This means he's the imposter. Gary, Nick, and Ben share an office fridge. One day, someone put a piece of unwrapped fish in it, and now the whole fridge smells terrible. Each of the guys has an excuse. Who most likely put the fish in the fridge? Gary is vegan and probably telling the truth. Ben mentioned strawberries, and the wrapper in the trash supports that. Nick claimed he never opened the fridge, yet he had a container leaking fishy water. Meaning he lied and most likely put the fish inside. 3 friends, Jamie, Linda, and Sue, posted on their stories that they're heading to work. But one of them actually decided to ditch work and go shopping instead. Take a look at their social media to see who's lying online. It's Sue. She posted a photo on her way to work, but the reflection gave her away. She's holding a shopping bag, not a laptop, so she's just pretending to be working today. A group of tourists is going camping with a local guide on a remote island. It's so wild, it has no internet connection whatsoever. When everyone wakes up in the morning, one of the tourists notices his expensive camera is gone. He asked the guide about it, and he says he didn't see anything suspicious as he was watching YouTube videos all night. The tourist realizes the guide has something to do with the disappearance of the camera. How? Well, there's no network signal or Wi-Fi connection. It's impossible that the guide was watching YouTube videos all night. Lady Rose, a wealthy heiress, was traveling by a high-speed train. She had a box full of jewels with her. After the train left one of the tunnels, Lady Rose noticed that her box was missing. There were 3 other passengers in the train car. Doug said he had just lost his job and didn't care about anything happening around. Mia said she hadn't seen anything, as her eyes had been tearing from all the fumes coming from the train. Steve said that he had bought his favorite author's new novel and was busy reading. So, who took the box? It was Mia. Modern high-speed trains are electric and don't produce any fumes. Let's test your attention a bit. Lisa is having dinner and watching TV after work as usual. Can you spot anything odd in this picture? The mirror reflects a completely different TV program. Alice and Sam are spending their honeymoon at a perfect beach resort. Yet, something is off here. Can you see it? There are oranges growing on this palm tree. They'd better move away from it just in case. Stan ordered red roses for his wife's birthday. The delivery guy arrives, and his wife is over the moon, but Stan is really mad. What happened there? Well, these flowers are definitely not red roses, and the card says, "Love M." So, there is some mysterious M on the horizon. A truck hit a man and he was lying on the ground unconscious. A detective who was there by accident rushed to the nearest shop to get some water for the man. When he got back, a passerby told him the man hadn't come to his senses. After looking at the scene for a couple of seconds, the detective told the passerby to return everything he had taken from the man. Why did he say so? When he first saw the man, his jacket was buttoned up. Now it's open and the pockets are inside out. A fancy watch designer presented their new collection at a penthouse party. All the watches were made of gold and platinum and were worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. During the party, someone stole the most expensive platinum watch with diamonds. No one left the penthouse, so the robber must still be among the guests. Can you find them? Look, this lady in the corner has a really unusual necklace. It's a platinum watch that looks exactly like the one in the photo in the middle of the room. The lady was hoping no one would look for it on her neck. Nina came back from her lunch break and saw that someone had spilled coffee all over the papers that took her forever to finish. Her work bestie decided to help and ask others what they had been doing during lunch break. Drew and Cam said they had gone out to try the new Italian place. Liz was busy watering the plants in the office, and Sammy said he had been talking to his boyfriend on the phone. Can you tell who's lying here? It was Liz. There isn't a single plant in the office. Diana is a thief, and she broke into the house of a rich actress who showed her jewels in one of her interviews. Diana was after just one thing, a huge emerald. She grabbed it and ran out of the house. The guards were already waiting for her, but they found no emerald and had to let her go. Once Diana got home, the emerald was already waiting for her there. How is this possible? Diana came with her pet parrot. She trained the parrot to carry the little bag with the emerald and return home, so the parrot was waiting for her there. A famous businessman disappeared right from his home one afternoon. The police arrived and questioned everyone who was in the house at that time. The cook said she had been preparing dinner and hadn't left the kitchen. The maid claimed she had been cleaning the dining room after the businessman and his wife had had lunch. And the wife said that after lunch, she had been sunbathing and swimming in the pool. The detective immediately figured out who was behind the man's disappearance. Can you do the same? It was the wife. Look outside, it's winter, and there's no water in the swimming pool. Lisa's sister asked for help with cleaning the house, but Lisa said she couldn't make it as she had to prepare for her big and important math exam. Her sister accepted it, but once she opened Lisa's room to offer her snacks, she got really mad and stopped talking to her. Why? Well, the book Lisa was reading had nothing to do with math. She must have grabbed the closest book as soon as she heard her sister's footsteps and pretended she was studying. Nancy is traveling around Greece. A local guy offers her to visit an exclusive gallery with ancient statues no one else has seen before. She agrees, but then quickly realizes he's a scammer. How? This statue has a mobile phone, and this one is wearing headphones. They might be unique, but ancient? I don't think so. So, which of these puzzles was the hardest for you? Please share in the comment section. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.